energy is real. Legendary. Catch it slipping at the light. Make his car stop. Hit his engine block and cut the car off. Call that profit. My brain like a new car that's in drive with no park options. Make a car reverse when they say you want.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Aaron Gordon is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Castle, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Now here's Fox. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Screen by Gordon. Wembanyama, pass to Gordon. Back to Wembanyama. Over Murray. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Vassell. And it's DeRozan missing. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D. But that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And so here's Sacramento. The Spurs making their last shot. DeRozan outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Fox the pass to Gordon. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Fox outside. Gordon with a screen on Monk. 5 to shoot. Monk with a steal. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Sabonis. Now Murray. Sabonis outside. And another Sacramento 3.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Here's Fox.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Sacramento foul. Murray. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team.
No good on that
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Champagnie. He's checked in for Gordon. Laravia's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Monk. Pass to Ellis. Outside LaVine. Here's Ellis. Fires for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, LaVine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Here's the pick. Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ellis. And another Sacramento three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Fox missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's DeRozan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Such an exceptional offensive talent. DeRozan knows his shot so well.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. So the Kings making a change here. Fultz is checked in. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Victor Wembanyama.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Now here's Paul. Fox. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Ellis passes to DeRozan. On the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Sabonis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 8. Fox goes in. Goes up on the baseline. And that one's long.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Down low. Here's Sabonis. And the layup falls. Sabonis has gotten his second bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They set the screen to the middle. They need this. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
And it's Connect working as the screener there, adding a different wrinkle to this offense.
Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Kings. Levine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Levine passes to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Valanciunas against Paul. Misses from short range. Here's Ellis. 6 points for him. Here's Levine for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Sacramento. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. we've got Markelle Fultz. Zach LaVine out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the 2 guard. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Ball hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Fultz passes to LaVine. Valanciunas sets a screen. LaVine with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama.
And that's just an outstanding job by LaVine to take advantage of the situation and force the defender to overcome.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Castle's checked in for Paul. And the Kings also making a change. Malik Monk's checked in for Fultz. He's off on the first.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Castle. He had a big outing in that Bulls game as well. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Monk. And here's LaVine. Fires from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Wembanyama against Monk. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside LaVine. Valanciunas sets a screen to the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Connect. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Taylor comes in for LaRavia. And DeRozan is subbed in for Ellis. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Sabonis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Castle. Monk covers. Outside Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Vassell. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Sacramento with some changes. Lyles comes in for Taylor, and it's Fultz in for Zach LaVine. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Sacramento has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Fultz passes to Monk. 1:46 left to play in the first half. And it's Lyles missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Brennan. Sabonis against Wembanyama. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Vassell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Back to Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Lyles. And it's Zach LaVine in for Fultz. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Monk passes to DeRozan. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sabonis with a screen on Vassell. Here's DeRozan going inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Devin Vassell.
Forcing his way to the line. DeMar's experience helping him draw the... contact.
And he makes a first. DeRozan hits them both.
Well, what impresses me, DeRozan's been in the league a long time, and he is still playing at a very high level.
Here's Fox. Here he goes. Off with the layup. Tie game in San Antonio. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
27. And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Drum roll. Their main kick opposition.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, he's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the ball.
We've got Wembanyama, Devin Vassell out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Castle in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's LaVine for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. LaVine's got his second basket on the night. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And he gets it to go. Fox has got 7 points.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Here's Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Screen by Gordon. Wembanyama, pass to Gordon. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
There's the 3. Vassell can't get it to go. Kings trail by 3. Murray with it. Checked by Gordon. Outside Monk. Pass to Murray. Back to Monk. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama effortless inside.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense.
Timeout.
Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Ellis is checked in for Monk. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out the Kings, they currently own the 6th seed.
Well, I think for the Kings, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove. Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Ball passes to Gordon. Here's Branham. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Pass to connect from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Timeout called, Sacramento. making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Kings trail by 8. Outside Murray. Levine surveys the D. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan with the power move.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Screen by Gordon. Paul passes to Gordon, and he drives in, and down it goes. 2 points. Gordon's got 6 here in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
On the wing, DeRozan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. LaRavia is checked in for the Kings. That's good from DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Now Paul. Gordon on the wing. Branham passes to Gordon. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Branham. It's rebounded by Levine. And it's Levine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Levine tenacious inside.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. And the Kings also making a change. Fultz is checked in. Fultz against Fox. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. And both free throws good for Fox. 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Levine for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Fox deciding where to go with it. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 7. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Domantas Sabonis is doing. Allie?
Well, I just talked with the Kings head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Tyson, no good.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Crowder, the pass to Ellis. Outside Monk. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. Back to Sabonis. Good work there as it goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Fox with the drive. Drops in the layup for two. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Crowder.
Substitution.
The Kings call timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Tyson. Robinson comes in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his teams. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Wembanyama against Sabonis. He takes it in. Here's Ellis. Connects on the open jumper. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Different look for San Antonio. Tyson comes in for Bassi, and Castle subbed in for Robinson. DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Ellis. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on LaVine. Pass to Tyson from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Murray, no good. Spurs lead by 3. Ball finds Wembanyama. To the inside. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here's Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Wembanyama, screen on Monk. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he recovers it, and they'll keep possession. And it's good for 2.
Important points by Sabonis, playing like the all-star he is.
Wembanyama, screen on Monk. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
At his size, the playmaking ability of Wembanyama is special. A big man with outstanding vision.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DeRozan. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. They get it back. And here's Sabonis outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Down low. Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Showing how athletic he is, when Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Outside Levine. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. And he can't get that one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Tyson, defended by DeRozan. Wembanyama down low. He's against Murray. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Murray. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And San Antonio making a change here. And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're trailing by 9. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's DeRozan. Good D by Wembanyama. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Gordon outside. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
Second team foul.
Free throw's good for Fox. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it.